Asian citizen whose true name is Barry Soetoro as the president of the United States. In fact, call Watson, have him post those last videos that are on the Alex Jones channel that were grabbed from pacman.pt.vu with Phil Berg, a week ago or so when he was on. Let's add those videos into the article as well. CNN says bad news for Obama. 6 out of 10 doubt U.S. birth story. Poll numbers for those questioning eligibility status continue to rise. The poll was taken July 16th to 21st out of 1,018 adults, including 335 Democrats, 285 Republicans. It has a margin of error of 3%. So they overpolled Democrats trying to skew it. Still didn't work. The question was, do you think Barack Obama was definitively born in the United States, probably born in the United States, probably born in another country, or definitely born in another country? Definitely in the United States got 42%. But of the other 60+%, they questioned where he was really born. But I think that's reporting on the CBS poll. There's another one, too. But regardless, there it is for you. Good job, guys, finding that article. So they can sit there and tell us we're kooks and nobody's listening to you and you can't beat us and we can put Humpty Dumpty back together again. No, you can't. So, Barry Soetoro, go back to Indonesia. You gave up your citizenship. You're landing in my town, Austin, Texas. Here's my little gift to you from myself and my audience. #1 Google search term. I got a sneaking suspicion, unless Google's got a block on this term, that it's going to be numero uno, and we're going to be 9 for 9 victorious with our article, Barry Soetoro, a.k.a. Barack Obama's political dynasty crashes and burns. Not only will they find out his real name is Barry Soetoro and he's from Indonesia and gave up his citizenship, they'll find out about his globalist aims. This is a great article Paul Watson threw together. I called him at about 10:30 with this idea, so about an hour ago, and I said, please get us a report by halfway into the first hour, and he got it up in time, and it's an excellent article. Barry Soetoro, a.k.a. Barack Obama's political dynasty crashes and burns. Will Obama be forced to rely on the engineered pre-election surprise to rescue his presidency? One surprise is he's saying he may forgive part of people's mortgages, which they claimed the first banker bailout was for. So watch that. That'll be a bait and switch. They'll probably pass that, but then after the election withhold almost all of it. I mean, that's been their modus operandi. That's been their attack pattern. While Barry Soetoro lavishes himself at a luxury Spanish resort amidst deepening economic turmoil, back home his political dynasty crashes and burns as his approval ratings plunge to record low of 41% with less than a few months to go before the October midterm elections. I'm actually going to go to prisonplanet.com and pull this up and read it from the telescreen itself. Again, it's the third story down in the featured news section. Keyword search today, Barry Soetoro, Soetoro. And you gotta love good old Barack Obama. Obama has come under widespread criticism for preaching austerity and financial discipline while shunning himself at the opulent resort in Costa del Sol region as his wife, Michelle, parades around in expensive designer clothing. As the country worsens and top financial experts openly talk of Americans entering a second Great Depression, Obama's approval ratings continue to head south in a hurry. As we expose in the Obama deception, the manufactured populist euphoria behind the crowning of Soetoro was always likely to rapidly deflate once it became apparent that Obama was the ultimate puppet, a vacuous servant of the bankers and the elite to whom he owes his entire political dynasty. Just 41% approve of the way Obama is handling his job in the United States. A Gallup poll shows the lowest figure since Soetoro took office in 2009. For someone whose political career is obviously sinking out of sight, Obama seems remarkably relaxed about it, an ominous portend that the people who pull the strings have lined up a helpful pre-election surprise as a means of rallying the American people back around their fallen commander-in-chief. On one side of the scale, some are speculating that Obama could announce a gigantic bailout of Main Street in the form of debt relief for millions of Americans whose homes are now worth more than their mortgages. This promised giveaway would likely invigorate support for Obama from millions of gullible idiots who voted for him in the first place, while proclaiming that all their problems would be solved by the Christ-like Obama who would pay their mortgage and their gas bills. We have links to the videos of those gullible zombies, Obama zombies, saying that. Obama, 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 Obama. Of course, the rhetoric behind any such giveaway would be fantastic enough to buy votes in the short term, but the reality behind such a program would soon disintegrate into the aftermath of the midterms. However, on the extreme end of the scale, some are warning of or even advocating that Obama will launch an attack on Iran and risk setting off World War III as a ploy through which to keep himself in power. Just as the 9/11 attack saw Bush's approval ratings soar into the 90s, rallying Americans around an external threat could be just the ticket for an administration that has completely polarized the country and whose actions have led to the creation of a fierce political opposition groups like the Tea Party.
We all know that the Berkey water purification systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 4 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey water systems. The revolutionary Berkey light systems include a set of self-sterilizing and re-cleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels, and removes harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey light system today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $209, and the Berkey Guy will include 3 Sport Berkey water bottles and ship everything to you free of charge. That's right, 3 Sport Berkey water bottles and free shipping, an $87 value, yours free, but only for a limited time. Just call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653 now to order. That's 1-877-886-3653, or order online now at GoBerkey.com. That's GoBerkey.com today.
The question is, where should the American people draw their line in the sand?
What have we got? A republic or a monarchy?
A republic is based on a constitution which protects minority rights.
Not democracy, not mob rule, 2 wolves and a sheep voting on what's for dinner. So they think they own our land, they think they own our water, children, our education, our money.
We have to define who we are and what we will tolerate.
Somebody's going to ask you what you did during the Patriot Uprising.
You are being warned.
We have the facts. We have the Constitution. We have the Bill of Rights. We have common law. Knowledge is power, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm so excited to be able to offer you Don't Tread on Me, Rise of the Republic. Tyranny is upon us, but liberty and the sleeping giant that is the American people is rising. A new tool in the info war. Don't Tread on Me. Order it at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139 and support independent, patriotic Liberty films.
Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds can become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com.
We've even had people like Robert Shapiro in the Financial Times of London say that Obama needs an Oklahoma City or 9/11 event so he can look strong for people. And so when folks read this article with Barry Soetoro being the top search term today, they will learn about all of this. It continues. However, on the extreme end of the scale, some are warning or even advocating that Obama will launch an attack on Iran and risk setting off World War III as a ploy through which to keep himself in power. Just as the 9/11 attack saw Bush's approval ratings soar into the 90s, Rallying Americans around an external threat could be just the ticket for an administration that has completely polarized the country and whose actions have led to the creation of a fierce political opposition groups like the Tea Party. Yeah, but maybe 20, 30% max support him. It's not even polarization as unifying the country against the corrupt government. Obama and this whole theater that we've seen, this fiasco, has helped take the blinders off our eyes. There can be little doubt that unless an artificially engineered surprise event helps Obama turn things around, the losses for the Democrats will be drastic. As Bruce Drake points out today, the party that controls the White House usually loses House seats in the off-year contest, and the losses are bigger when the president's job approval rating is below 50%. In 1994, when President Bill Clinton's approval rating stood at 46%, Republicans picked up 53 seats to recapture the House after it had been in the Democratic hands for most of the previous 40 years. The next 3 months will provide a clear answer as to whether Barry Soetoro's teleprompter reading days are over, or if there is to be a dramatic sting in the tail that will preserve Obama's political capital for just long enough to give him a shot at staying in the White House for another term and completing his conversion of the United States into the world government. And so the article is, Barry Soetoro, a.k.a. Barack Obama's political dynasty crashes and burns. A great boil down, we hope, thanks to your help, to make the #1 search term Barry Soetoro today, so that hundreds of thousands, bare minimum, probably millions, will read this article and find out the truth. And I'm going to have Watson also add our interviews with Phil Berg, the attorney, the father of the birther movement, in this article as well for folks that don't like to read. We'll post those videos in the middle of the article for some of the internet audience out there that just wants to see it via the spoken word. So very exciting, and to be able to fight back and strike back against the propaganda of Barry Soetoro, a.k.a. Barack Obama. I can hear on top of the studio on the roof, Rob Dew just climbed up there to get a video shot of the motorcade as it rolls by here in the next few minutes. Always good to have that B-roll footage in our films of his lordship. We already had a motorcade of Obama, Barry Soetoro, back in 2008 when he secretly snuck in with Hillary with the Secret Service to Bilderberg. The rest of the media said, we don't know where they are. It's a secret meeting in Virginia. We knew where he'd be as the heir apparent to George W. Bush. And Secret Service drove by with the little submachine guns and pointed it at us. How dare the American people go and expose a treasonous, treacherous meeting? How dare the American people try to actually show a secret meeting? How dare us? How dare us stand up and resist? Before I end this hour, I want to remind folks we got a special running for a little under 2 weeks. We had one where you could get 4 copies of The Obama Deception for the price of 1. Now we're doing it with part 2 of The Obama Deception, Fall the Republic, that I think is an even more powerful film, though not as successful. It's very successful, not as successful as The Obama Deception. Buy 1 copy, get 3 copies free. Buy 2 copies, get 8 copies free. And you can also get these 2 films, Police State 4, The Rise of FEMA, the whole police state cover-up we're about to be covering in the next hour, documented. Buy 1 copy, get 3 free. Buy 2 copies, get 8 free. And, of course, Invisible Empire, New World Order Defined, excellent new film we produced. Buy 1, get 3 free. Buy 2, get 8 free. Infowars.com. We'll be right back.
You are listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com.
Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones.